Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rukakudah, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, Did the Apostle Tahar prophesy the death of all false prophets? Now, this is a video that was put up. Give me a second here. That was put up on the 16th. It was on two pages. The other GMS page that I have, and then this one, I believe it was put on this one maybe a day or two after. Anyway, it's a video that was put up, and I came across this video, Captain Tahar TV, and I believe it was in my notification. Somehow I came across it, and it was already halfway into the video, the live. So when I clicked on it, somebody's talking about the MOTB. The Captain Tahar what do you mean by the MOTB? And the guy says the mark of the beast. He mentions the Apostle Tahar, GMS, and at this point, there's a back and forth with the Issacharite, and then the call right after that was a Benjaminite. And then the first caller even put a comment. I don't know if it's on this page or the other page, the other YouTube page. Let me go ahead and check this real quick. Okay, I believe this is him. Give me a second. Okay, I believe this is the first brother that called in. Right, here we go. Saint Manuel Shalom, Apostle Tahar. I was the first caller, ye be of the tribe of Issachar, that brought up Revelation 13, 16, 17 equals MOTB equals RFID CHIP. Don't know why Captain Tahar doesn't see it, but he can't say that he hasn't been told what it is. Well, yeah, he knows about it, and he gets angry when it's brought up. Okay, let me read some more of this. This thing of ours just leveled up. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Okay. The Greek word for right is a place of honor or authority. Right. The hand is going to be the word. The right is dextrose, which is your power hand. You can be left-handed, and that could be called your dexios. There's a term, ambidextrous, which means you're good. Both of your hands are, you throw lefty or righty. So in other words, your left hand could be like your right hand, your power hand. Most people are right-handed, right? So this is the same brother that called, Captain Tahar, the first caller, to add context to what I asked Chat GBT. I asked, what is GMS perspective on MOTB? I'm not going to read all of these. Okay, so somebody here puts in clout chasing the cap because they can't be original. One West home of the truth. So he's obviously with the highest UPK. I don't know whether he's a member or he follows them. No, I came. The Spirit led me to this, so I got to speak on it. Okay, let me read this one. So ISUPK takes everything said symbolically, not physically, essentially, but can't understand Israelite foreigners. I must be missing something. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash, Barak Atham. Oh, blessing to you all. Yeah, because he said, oh, the hand is symbolic. When you read Revelation, some things are literal, some things are symbolic. When the angel landed, hit one foot on the earth, on the ground, and the other foot in the water, represented a UFO landing. It wasn't symbolic; it was an actual so-called UFO. When John saw our Lord, he recognized him as the Lord, the Son of Man. So that wasn't symbolic. That didn't represent anything else. Now, when it speaks about the lamb and the lion, also the lamb in Revelation 5, he saw an actual lamb which represents Yahweh Shai. When he saw in Revelation 19 our Lord on a horse, he saw Yahweh Shai on a white horse, but the horse was symbolic for a UFO. So you got to know when it's symbolic and when it's literal. Okay, to add, okay, let me read this again. Okay, this thing of ours just leveled up. I read this already. Okay, this is him again. I'm the first caller. And he said, oh, this guy's on drugs. Well, you on drugs, brother? Trying to, misdirect. But anyway, this guy, Prince of Power, he died about a week, maybe 5 days before that. So I made a statement on his video, right? So this is that one, which I put it down. Where is it? Okay, let me just throw it out there. It's official. At 1:26:25, 1 hour, 26 minutes and 56 seconds in, I prophesy the death of all false prophets. It should be I prophesied the death of all, because that's past tense. So here we go. And this was sent to me by Apostle Tahar, because I was looking for it. And he was the one and I said, somebody see if you can find it. And they finally found it. I didn't know it was that far. That was more than a week ago. Thought it was a couple of days ago. Okay, so right here at 1 hour, 26 minutes and 56 seconds. And I'm going to say this again. I came across this video when it was already into it. 20 minutes in, 30 minutes in. And as soon as I clicked on the video, my name came up. MOTB came up. Captain Zara getting upset, talking about he ain't shit, he ain't my apostle, this, that, and the third. It's you guys, you must be on drugs. Oh, and that's that's symbolic. It doesn't mean an actual right hand. Then he said that you got to watch the actual video. He said that we all got the mark. Well, wait a minute. If you got the mark, then you're doomed. And then he goes to get gas. He's at a gas station. He asks for $60. I guess he said regular cash. Well, okay, that means you got the mark. Or we got the mark and you don't got the mark. But how is it that you're able to buy and sell? You purchase some gas. You driving a car. You got to eat later. The food that you got, you don't have a farm. You had to go to the supermarket, or one of your wives had to go to the supermarket and buy the stuff and cook the stuff, or you went to McDonald's or whatever. So guess what? If the mark of the beast is here, then you got it. Anyway, so here I'm going to read this and then I'm going to play it. 1 hour, 26 minutes and 56 seconds of this here video. Two callers asked back to back Captain Tahar, what is his view on the MOTB. 5 week, starting today. You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta go up above that. I'm sorry, I gotta go up above that. Okay, right here. It's actually 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 38 seconds in. You know what I'm going to do? Let me change this. 38. Let me go to 38. Edit. $38. Okay, so let's come back over here. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all better get with the program. GMS. Right here. I'll read it. 1 hour, 26 minutes, 38 seconds in. Hey, Yahweh Basha, whatever, going to start bringing judgment on y'all as right today. Yahweh Ababshah going to start killing you that, well, N-words, going to start killing you N-words that ain't N-words right, that's deceiving the people, power, but starting today, the spirit out there, so it could happen today. And it happened about a week before I said this. Tomorrow, next week. Damn. That's probably, it ain't prophesying, man. Y'all better tremble, man. Because I had a spirit. When I said this, it was like the spirit made me say it. And I was like, I think the Most High getting ready to, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua getting ready to do something. Meanwhile, my man was already dead. It said 5 week. I said, starting today, the spirit out there, so it could happen today, tomorrow, next week, 5 weeks. I probably said 5 weeks from now. The Most High going to bring judgment on you, false prophets. Captain Tazariak will be classified as a false prophet. Captain Tazariak will be classified as a false prophet because you got to get the truth correct. Can't take away anything from the truth. Revelation 22, 18 and 19. You had to take away the book. What's going to be taken away from you is your name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Don't let pride get the best of you. And if you're one of the elect, you're going to come out. If you're not, you're not going to wake up anyway. Okay, it says 5 week or 5th week, the Most High going to bring judgment on you, false prophets, if you're teaching contrary to what the mark of the beast really is, then you're a false prophet. Ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood. Yeah, ye. It's obvious that symbolic have no life in you, whoso eateth my, I think that's somebody else. I think that's Captain Zaryak saying that, because you can't tell who's speaking. The last day hold the second, Paul, hold on, or he is going to be raised up physically. Disciples. Give me a second. I'm trying to get to the other caller. Okay, this is 1 hour and 35 minutes. I'm trying to get to the other next caller. Unless I'm speaking after the fact. GMS. Okay, merchants, that's not okay. So then that means you ain't got the mark. So everybody can buy and sell. I think that's the captain talking. Does that make sense? I think that's the captain talking. GMS, we say that we got 100% for a reason, because we got 100%. Reason, well, I just wanted to say my part. Topic. Road sake time. I'm trying to find, okay, anything and put in your body. It doesn't matter what it is. Before you go on your subject, just for the record, this is Captain Desirek speaking, and for everyone listening, IPK or IUPK does not say to take anything, and you did it in the past, the jump shot. Told him to take the jump shot. You're a coward, you're scared of needles, right? That's what you said, so that was a lie. Anything and put in your body, you put the jump shot. Captain Zarek said, not Captain, General Yohanes said, I'll put 4 or 5 of them bad boys, and I got that on record. I got him on record from what he said 4 or 5 years ago. It doesn't matter what it is. IUPK did say that to take the jump. That's me talking. Shot. ISUPK and IUIC did say to take the jump shot. That's me. So let's bring that back. Talk about the main thing. Let's switch it. Okay, I can get the other caller. Okay. Okay, the record and forever. Everybody listen, I shouldn't be those not say to take anything and put it in your body. Doesn't matter. I think I pull it back. You can watch the video. What it is, except for the jump shot, that's me talking. We don't say put no microchip in your body. Yeah, but we're not saying to put any microchip in your body. So in case a microchip does come, he's saying we're not gonna put it in our body. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully he won't. And I hope they don't. But if they do, that's me talking. If they do, that's their ass. That's their arse. Just for the record, all right? Yeah. I hope no, brother, no. Yeah, I hope no, none of us, even if you know, whoever disagrees or whatever, I hope nobody tempted with, I believe that's me talking, doing regardless of blah 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 blah. Gentiles. Okay, what's this here? Gentiles and whom I heard Okay, let me read this here. Like the comment about like the latest thing in Israel with salvation for the Gentiles, and I overheard like a little commentary that Genesis made yesterday with now they saying that the Indians could judge. I guess that was the Gentiles. Oh, they're gone. Anybody that follows them, you're out of your mind. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do this. Do it again to the Apostle Tahar. Maybe he got it from somebody else. I don't know. So we're gonna start right here. So we did about 10 minutes. So we're going to listen to it and watch it in living color. Okay, we're right here. What is that? 126, right. 126, 38. Let's listen.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to start bringing judgment on y'all as of right today. Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to start killing you niggas. You niggas that ain't fucking right.
Now, Prince of Power was already dead about a week before I said this.
That's deceiving the people. Yahweh, but starting today, the spirit's out there, so it could happen today, tomorrow, next week, 5 weeks. The Most High is going to bring judgment on you false prophets. If you're teaching contrary to what the mark of the beast really is, then you're a false prophet.
Ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye
It's obvious that's symbolic.
have no life in you. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. Hold on 1 second. Paula, hold on.
Is he going to be raised up spiritually? Or is he going to be raised up physically? He's going to be raised up physically.
So now, you see Christ just said to eat his body and drink his blood, right?
So he's saying that everything is spirit, everything is symbolic. Everything in the scriptures is symbolic.
Yeah. Now,
Was the mushroom cloud, the heavens rolled together as a scroll in Revelation 6 and Isaiah 34, was that symbolic? No. He saw a mushroom cloud. John saw a mushroom cloud, and Isaiah 34 saw a mushroom cloud. So he's playing games. Hey, the thing still stands. Yeah, this is the time that the Most High gonna start taking you niggas out.
of course, you and I. You're saying that
He's deceiving, man, because he knows that he gotta know. He gotta know. What's the scriptures halfway in my mind? What the hell? It's to deceive. I can't think of the scripture in my mind. If I can think of it, I can go to it. I can't think of it right now to come to me. As soon as it comes to me, I'm going to pull the precept up.
and I agree with you. But when we read, we're going to keep reading. It says,
So he's deceiving this guy right now. He's deceiving. And at the end of the call, this guy goes, I still believe that the mark of the beast is the microchip. Let me see. Damn, I can't think of the daggone saying. It's something I should know. Let me try this. Let me try this. And hopefully it'll come up. There it is. Rough garments to deceive. There it is right there. Zechariah. And that's exactly what Captain Desirac is doing. Zechariah 13:4. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed, every one of his visions. No, that's not talking about a chip. That's symbolic for something else. When he hath prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. Let me look at Ephesians 4 verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness whereby they lay in wait to deceive. He's deceiving a guy. Oh, and Revelation 20 verse 8, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are scattered. Well, he's part of the deception. So this is the main two that I want. This is the main one. Neither shall they, the false prophets, wear a rough garment to deceive. And you can see he's wearing he's got a t-shirt on, but they wear dress. They say we dress in warlike apparel, like the rough garment. He's not going to a wedding. You know, you don't wear a wedding garment, a three-piece suit to a war. You wear warlike apparel or rough garments. The prophets walked around in rough garments. So let's go ahead and listen.
This verse 60. Many therefore of his disciples, when they heard this, said, this is an hard saying, who can hear it? When Yahushua knew in himself that his disciples murmured.
We know that that's not literal. That's symbolic. That's why the 70 got offended. Some things in the scriptures are symbolic and some things in the scriptures are literal. The Spirit, what does it say? 2 Timothy 2:15. Rightly dividing the word of truth. You got to know when it's symbolic and when it's literal. When it's talking about Edomites, is it talking about spiritual Edomites? No, it's talking about the Edomites.
That he said unto them, doth this offend you? What and if ye shall see the Son of Man ascend up where he was before? It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The spirit is the spirit that either quickens or deads you. The flesh does not quicken you or dead you. What you do with your flesh doesn't quicken or dead you. Do you know?
Now he can't say I didn't know, Lord, because we told him. We made countless videos on this subject, and for him to say no, it's not it, that means he's not. He should say, well, you know what if I'm wrong? Let me go on the fast. And let me pray, and let's see where the Spirit leads me. And maybe the Spirit might lead him to the truth. But he's not going to say, even if he sees it, he's not going to say it because he fears General Yohanan. He really believes that General Yohanan is the second in command only to the Messiah. So he's under a spell. And he knows he's under a spell. You're going to find out, Captain Zariak, that we are the prophets. We are the true prophets, man.
That all of the.
Why you think you got two calls back to back asking the same question?
Disciples left him except the 12 because of what.
Now this nigga got taken out for being proud. I'm talking about big head. This guy, Prince of the Power, Phineas Yehuda, whatever. Which Phineas is not even Hebrew. That's biblical Hebrew. Biblical. So-called Hebrew, like Jeremiah, no J in the Hebrew. He used to buck up everything I said. Like we broke it down, this wrong, this way wrong. Oh, he said that Prince of Power said reincarnation is not biblical. I think he said hell is real. He said that the other nations can make it. What else did he teach? He just went the hell off, and he's full of pride. So now I was watching a video right before this one, because the Spirit told me to check my phone. I'll be checking my phone. Oh, there was a chime. That's his phone saying, "Yep, that's right." So the elder Yashawamba, so many names in my head, he did a video, and it led me to go into this one. It led me to go to the phone and look it up. I forget what he was exactly taught. There's so much in your head that's going on right now. But what was he talking about? So much in your head going on. Oh, he was talking about Prince of Power, and that they found information as to why he died. he supposedly went into a coma, and it was supposedly a diabetic coma. Now, that nigga's big. That was a big dude. An eating dude, man. Had a big head. He was fat, he's big and fat. And the first thing I thought about before I looked into the phone was I was going to do a video that every Israelite man knows he's an Israelite. They're supposed to know how to. They're not. There's no excuse that you have diabetes or uncontrollable diabetes. You're supposed to say, "Oh, I don't feel right. Let me change my diet up." People know they don't, their body don't feel right when they got diabetes. There's something off about their body. They go for a checkup and they say you got diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or it's too much sugar. So when you feel off, you don't got to always run to the doctor. You can. They'll tell you take a checkup, but you know your body's off, and you think about, am I doing my walks? I do exercise. I hit the weights, and I do my walk. Do a 45-minute walk, a brisk walk, and then right after that I do conditioning, body conditioning, and then I'll have like a smoothie with I did the video on the smoothie, and that thing I'm good for the whole rest of the day. Or when I'm working out, I'll do the electrolyte drink that I make myself, which is better than Gatorade. That's chemicals. I make it all natural. So you got to know your body. If I had diabetes, there's no way. And when I do my walk, I'm on a fast. I do my walk and my workout on I'm on a fast. That's called exercising in a fasted state, which means it burns fat and doesn't burn calories. If you eat, you're gonna just burn off your calories. If you don't eat, you fast, you burn your fat burns. That's how you lose. That's how guys lose weight. You gotta do some form of fasted workout. Look it up. Do the research. So y'all should know your body, man. Your stomach shouldn't be sticking out. Now some of y'all are, you were big all your life, and it's hard to fix that. But I'm talking about you brothers that can fix yourself. Talk about fixing something. If your belly sticks out so far that you can't see your toes, that's a problem. I can see my toes. I can touch my toes. How many of you brothers can touch your toes? Matter of fact, let me see if I can touch my toes right now. I'm touching my toes right now. I got a slight bend to the knees, but I'm touching my toes. Now, when I was in shape, when I was really training, when I was young, I was able to put the palms of my hand on the floor. And, I was able to go. I go all the way down. If I can touch my toes, I'm good. A lot of you motherfuckers can't even see your toes. You don't even know if you got toes. But I'm saying the guys that have this, they morbidly, you gotta, it's hard to get, but you gotta be healthy. Gotta be healthy, man. This is why the dude died, because he was diabetic. He probably went into a diabetic coma and never woke up. And the doctor probably done told him, look, man, he said, I gotta have me a Twinkie, I gotta have me a Snicker bar. He wasn't listening, man. Drinking that hard liquor, whatever the hell he was doing. The man was not in shape.
What he said. Do you know that?
No, sir.
His verse.
No, Matthias and Josie. What is it? Matthias.
Joseph.
Give me a second. I believe that was Joseph Acts. They were another of the original 12. They were part of the 84. 72. Now let's go to that so I can give it to you. Josie's was his name? Damn, I hadn't gone through this in a while. The lot fell on Matthias. Let me do this. Lot. That's not what I want. Right, it fell upon Matthias. What's the other brother's name? Right, and he pointed to Joseph, right? Joseph called Barsabbas, who was surnamed Justice, and Matthias. So the lot fell on Matthias. He became he replaced. Well, it says it right here. Fell on Matthias, and he was numbered with the 11 apostles. So what did Matthias become? He came the 12, one of the 12 apostles, not the Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul.
Anyway, y'all got the point. Y'all got the point. So I prophesied. Did I prophesy the death of the false prophets? Shalom.